Welcome into Football Friday this evening. I'm Adam Arrow.
And I'm Andre Johnson. You know, Adam, right now, this is the point of the season where things really start to get good because most teams are really just getting into their conference schedule, including the two teams in our game of the week. We've got two 3-1 teams squaring off, Tippecanoe taking on Stebbins in a battle of giants in that Miami Valley League, and Tipp tipping the scales early in this one. On their first drive of the game, Cade Everhart finding a crease up the middle, and at that point it's just a foot race, and that's a race that Cade is not going to lose. Tipp taking an early 7-0 lead, but guys, that's just the start of the first quarter. On Tipp's side, Liam Peronsky with the quick dart, 6'4", 210-pound tight end, Cole Kopic rumbling and bubbling to a first down. On the very next play, Peronsky floats a dime to Gavin Garlitz.
Nice.
That's 30 more yards and another first down. And Peronsky would cap this drive off all by himself, the QB keeper, and now Tipp City has a 14-0 lead. And guys, we're still only midway through the first quarter. So the Indians, they're not panicking. And if you don't believe me, just watch this. First play of the next drive, Nate Keller going through his progressions, nothing's there. So he takes off. Before the season, his teammates told me he's like Lamar Jackson, and you can kind of see it right there. On the very next play, Keller showing us what he can do with his arm this time, firing a 70-yard bomb to Adrian Norton. Stebbins' dynamic duo cutting that deficit to 7 points. These two teams would combine for 74 points, Adam, but once the dust cleared, Tipp would be the winners 50-24.
All right, well, senior Tremel Wright is going to have a big tackle. We're talking about Greenville versus Xenia here. This is going to be on 3rd and short. There's that stop. Good defense there. Number 9, senior lineman Jamal Smith. He's going to block that field goal, recover that fumble too, but they could not hold back the wave. Greenville would score first. Xenia's running back going to get in on the action here.
There we go.
Well, I take that back. You know what? Is this?
That's the first score.
There we go. There we go. Okay. And then here's Xenia's running back. Going to stretch across the goal line. This is the first time I'm seeing this, guys. There we go. Into the touchdown. 7-7 at the half. Xenia's going to win this one, 21-14. Happy Friday, Megan O'Rourke.
And now we're going to West Carrollton. The Pirates taking on Butler and some more Miami Valley League action. We picked this one up in the 3rd. Lucas Seibert hitting Kaysen Bennett in the flat. He's going to make some moves and convert a 3rd and 16. Now on the very next play, Lucas Seibert, now he's starting to feel himself. Drops back, floats one to his tight end, Kyle Fulham. That's 23 more yards and another first down. A few plays later, Austin Flore up the gut, great blocking, and he's into that end zone to give the Aviators a 13-0 lead. The Butler faithful traveling well to support their team, and they're going to love this. Later in the 3rd, Logan Cloyd fires deep, but it's picked off, or so we think. The referee says no, he's out of bounds, but Adam, the beautiful thing about 2021, instant replay, let's take a look.
There you go.
Mitchell with the great catch, and his foot, you see it inside the line. He did get that right foot in bounds, should have been a pick. But as they say on the court, Adam, ball don't lie. On the very next play, Cloyd picked off again, this time by Luke Mitchell over the middle. So at the end of the day, the Aviators still getting the takeaway, and they would capitalize. On the ensuing possession, Brayton Bishop gets the carry from 6 yards out and takes it into the end zone. Butler going on to win this one 27-0 over the Pirates. And now let's take a look at some other scores from that Miami Valley League. Troy putting it on Fairborn 55-0. And another blowout in Sydney. The Jackets losing to Piqua 42-7.
All right, battle of heavyweights here. Wayne traveling to Miamisburg. Vikings up 3-0 early. Quarterback Justin Berry looking to make a play. That's Elijah Lee who picks it off and gets a nice return. Warriors on the move. They're looking to punch it in here. Jordan Ward reaching. The effort is there, but the ball is not. He fumbles it. Vikings would recover. So then Berry, he's looking for his top guy, top wide receiver, Jackson McGowan.
He let it fly.
Man, he can make some amazing catches. Look at that. On the sideline, a little toe drag swag. Wayne now, though, they're going to show the speed. Watch this. That's number 3, Ray Green. Gets the edge, makes a move, gets a big-time gain, takes the hit at the end of the play, too. Then the Warriors, they're going to go to the senior, the big guy, Tyler Dorsey. Gets inside the 10. He wants it. He's going to get it. They're going to give it to him one more time. Oop, almost fumbled the snap there. Dorsey, though, punishing defenders on his way in, 7-3 Wayne. But the ensuing kickoff. Sophomore Preston Barr is going to field it. Camera guy is going to get in focus. And then Preston Barr is going to find a crease. He's going to get the edge, and he's going to turn on the jets, and he will go all the way right in front of the student section there. They did a whiteout tonight. Miamisburg up 10-7.5. Wayne, though, they would come back. They win big, 34-20 in a G-Walk battle.
And now we're going to Northmont, where it's apparently camo day, but today they couldn't see Centerville quarterback Chase Harrison. Early in the first, Harrison hitting Nick Bruder for 15 yards and a touchdown. Nice toe tap by Bruder, 7-0 Centerville. Later in the first, Harrison again, this time lobbing it up to Ryan Kiefer, who wins that one-on-one battle for the ball, 14-0 Elks. It worked so well, we're going right back. Harrison to Kiefer, he goes up and grabs it, and that's another 30 yards and a first down for Centerville. A couple plays later, Imable Wakilango, he's gonna punch it in from 10 yards out. 6 more points for Centerville. They're up 21-0. But the Elks, they're not done just yet. Right before the half, Harrison with a beautiful pass to the back of the end zone to Cameron Smith. Elks up 28-0 at the half, and they would go on to win big, 38-0.
All right, to Springboro we go. Springboro cheerleaders getting pumped up for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Kettering Soso Poe is going to get this handoff here. Yeah, there he goes. Gets the pitch, excuse me. He's going to take up several yards on the run here to move Kettering forward. Drew Baker is going to finish the drive by driving his way in the end zone, 7-0 Firebirds. And Firebirds on defense. They're going to wrap up. A scrambling Sam Feldman on 4th down. This time, though, Springboro's defense is going to answer back on the next drive, chasing Soso Poe and forcing him back the other way before being taken down. He ran about 50 yards on this play before finally going down. Kettering, though, they're going to go for a fake punt.
Ooh.
Fools the camera guy, but not the Springboro defense. They make the stop. That puts Burrow in great position there, leading this quarterback sneak by Feldman. Tied 7-7. Springboro, they're going to win a tight one tonight, 15-14. They hand the Firebirds their first loss of the season.
Wow, and now we're moving on to Carroll. The Patriots taking on Talawanda. We picked this up in the 4th quarter. Talawanda up 7-0, and that's not good for Talawanda. Dax Gosser picks up the fumble after the botched snap, and now Carroll quarterback Ryan Chapman shooting it deep to Caden Carlisle. And wow, what a grab on 1st down. And now Carroll, one last chance, 4th and forever. They're trying to trick play. The wide receiver shoots to the end zone, but it's just a little bit short. Talawanda would win this one 7-0.
All right, Indians, they're going to be down 28-0 to begin the half. Brookville's Tim Davis going to burst up the middle untouched, and he's going to take some massive yardage here. 60 yards and the touchdown. 35-0 Brookville at this point. They're then going to kick off to Carlisle. Talon Borders going to take the ball up close to midfield on a nice return. They're not giving up. Down 35-0, but there are no quitters on this team before finally being taken down. Borders are going to get the ball again, but this time he's going to cough it up. Big hit there. Michael Maloon recovers it for the Blue Devils. Brookville's Mason Starnes is going to look to take one down the field, but is brought down right around the 5-yard line there. Starnes, though, would punch it through with a 42-0 lead. That would be your final. Brookville winning big tonight. All right, here's a look at some other scores across the area tonight. Springfield beating Beaver Creek 42-0. Alter beating Northwest 30-28 on a game-winning field goal.
There we go.
Kickers are people too. And Bellbrook beating Franklin 44-21. All right, let's talk about our student section of the week. They might have had a tough loss today, but the Carroll Crazies, I think we got it. We got it. There they are.
There we go. Hey.
You talk about crazy. Look at these kids. They're bringing it. Bringing that school spirit. A little bit of rodeo, too. Good for them.
Yeah, they're having fun out there.
Well done, Carroll. Love seeing it.
And now we're going to move on to our play of the week. And, guys, we've got the old twofer, the 2-for-1 special for you. Butler forcing Logan Floyd out the pocket. Austin Flore making a great catch, but he's ruled out of bounds here, so we're going to look at the replay. It turns out Austin actually did get that right foot right within the line. You see it right there. Butler not happy about the decision, but they're going to make up for it on the very next play. Luke Mitchell intercepts Floyd's pass over the middle. Back-to-back big plays from that Aviator defense, and those add up to our play of the week, Adam.
All right, so Bottom line is that in this area, we have some wide receivers. We also have some defensive backs who's got that toe drag swag,
We
so to
saw
speak.
that a couple of times today, and we saw some really big outcomes tonight. For instance, a big upset. We've got to give a shout out to Springboro. The Panthers beating Fairmont 15-14. That's Fairmont's first loss this season. They've been knocking off everybody so far. They just beat Northmont last week. They've beaten Alter. Fairmont was looking unstoppable, and Springboro on the big 2-point conversion at the end of the game, winning that one 15-14. It's a crazy week. Then we had a shootout in our game of the week with Tipp City going against Stebbins 50-24. That typical new team is going to be a problem, Adam.
There's a lot of good. It's interesting. I wonder how this is going to shake out because we have a lot of teams, a lot of competitive teams moving into as we move towards the playoffs, which are right around the corner, just a few weeks away now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the GWAC, I'm looking at the GCL, I'm looking at the Southwestern Buckeye League, the Miami Valley League, the WOAC, the Three Rivers Conference. We've got big teams all around there. Nobody really stepping out and claiming that division for themselves. So, Adam, the next few weeks are going to be real fun. And we're going to do this again all over at 11 on ABC. That's going to be fun, too.
All right, we will see you there. Have a good rest of your evening. We're over on ABC 22 next.